Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. Tricky Bricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Kara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the Tricky Bricks Build and Check Show!
Ahoy, hoy, friends! Ooh, it's that time of the year. It's Halloween, and of course, we busted out our vintage Halloween masks. Actually, I just didn't wash my face this morning.
Oh, is that this is how he wakes up.
This is how it looks. So yeah, if you ever wondered, well, like now you know. Okay, well, I can't breathe in this, so
Okay.
I think it's whew.
Well,
Yeah.
you probably didn't even know. It's us. Hi, I'm Richard.
Yeah, everybody,
Flynn.
how's it going? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I have standing by in case there's a request for it. I have my Wolverine hoodie standing by.
Well, how could you not put it on now? That's such a tease.
Well, I don't know. I've done it before, so just saying. Anywho, golly, my goodness. Oliver, you almost missed today since you switched back to regular time last night. Oh, that's right.
Is it that time? Do we
When
fall
do we
back?
do that? I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, we fall back. Yeah,
It's never
absolutely.
around Halloween, is it?
Usually, yeah.
Oh,
I think so. Who knows? Like, I don't know. I don't keep up.
well,
Anyway.
welcome, Oliver. We're glad you made it.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, let's check out who is here in the chat. I'm gonna there. We don't look like we're in the tomb. Although it would be appropriate for today.
Wow.
So-
We have a very, very famous person in the green room right now. Very famous.
I know. Okay, everybody. His name is John, and I want you to all be really nice to him, because if you're not nice to him, there will be consequences. I'm just saying. From somewhere in the United States, John.
Good to be here. Yeah.
I hope you have your pencil ready for any possible, deviations in the audience.
I'm here to take notes.
Wow. I am starstruck at the moment.
You're taking names. Yes. Very good. Very good. and
from the high seas.
From the high seas, it's Captain Minifigchick. Hello.
Arr,
Arr. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Very good. John, as Fabby Phantom K is asking after your dog. Like, how's that?
Still being taken care of at the Continental, as far as I know. Gotta bust him out soon.
And hello, Matthew Builds Bricks just got back from an 8-day trip to Italy. I want an 8-day trip
that's
to
awesome.
Italy. My goodness, that's
Sounds
awesome.
wonderful.
How fun. Well, welcome everybody to our Halloween show today. And this is also, if just as a reminder to everybody here at the top, and I'll mention it again, is that we are going to be taking a little hiatus for the next few weeks while I go take care of some family stuff. So yeah, just a reminder that we will be we'll let you know when we'll be coming back.
But we'll be back.
But we will be back. Just a matter of timing. So hey, let's check out what fantastic Halloween related pins everybody's got today, or hopefully Halloween related pins that they've got today. Let's see. Our captain, what have you got for us today?
I have a fine one. In continuing in these spooky, cute and spooky, I have our ultimate king of spooky, Jack.
Yay, Jack. Very good. I love it. He's a good one. He's got a very large. How does he hold that head up is what I want to know.
Well, I don't know. Got nothing.
Okay, John, I know this is new for you, so if you don't have something, it's okay. But if you do,
I have this coin.
Wow, boy, do you?
I hope that coin is sufficient.
Ooh, I love it.
I would say
that's
yes, it is.
awesome.
It 100% is. Very
Good
cool. All right. I've got, let's see, I guess it's us now. I'm trying to get Clicky needs to get on board here. Okay. I think Clicky's ready to do his job.
Okay. Well, I've got, and I think Captain Minifigchick would be able to relate. It was a gift from the captain. Thanks, Captain. Pirates of the Caribbean.
My favorite part of the ride, honestly.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the
And the wind
skeleton
blowing.
and yeah, it's one of my favorites.
It's a big pin today.
Now mine's not Disney, but I do have a cool. I picked up some like a little packet of pins when I went to this toy show, and there were a bunch of like cool like Halloweeny ones in there. So here's mine for today.
Aw.
I know, little cute cat and skull. And I've got my fancy. You'll remember my fabulous cardigan.
It's got a cool back too.
It
I
does
don't know
have
if
a
you
cool
can
back.
show your back.
Haunted house.
It's
That is
beautiful.
a sweater to beat all sweaters.
And it's the perfect time of it's the time of the year to wear it that nobody asks me if, or nobody tells me that Halloween isn't happening yet.
When does Halloween not happen around here?
Well, I know around here, but we're talking about like just the normies. They don't get it. Anyway,
Well, and right on cue.
yes, sneaking in the back door.
I'll be right back.
It's Holly. Hi, Holly.
Oh, hi, everybody.
How's it going?
Good. I had to grab some last minute pens. I promise I'm ready.
I believe you. What do you got?
Can I show a couple?
Yeah,
Yeah, of
please
course.
do.
You got to make
Okay.
up for the couple weeks we're going to not be here.
Sure. And it's, in the spirit of Halloween and one of our favorite movies. Okay. There we go.
Yay!
My Paranorman pins. And
Very good.
And this is my absolute favorite, is the Witchy Wieners from
Oh,
also from Paranorman.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I need it.
It's from, I got this at the Academy Museum in LA, but I think they're,
Oh, that's why.
but it's a pin trail, so I'm pretty sure these are available online.
Okay, then
But-
yeah, I'll be going. Yeah, well, Pin Trail, that's where I got my awesome Daria pins, and yeah, they tend to have a lot of really good stuff because
I would
I
check
definitely need a witch riding a hot dog
Yeah.
for my permanent collection.
Yeah, this should be framed and hanging up somewhere in here.
That belongs in a museum.
Good one.
Oh my goodness! Well, so much Leica stuff belongs in a museum, in my personal opinion. But
Which it was there for a minute.
yeah,
We
it was there for a hot minute. I just wasn't there at the same
Yeah.
time.
We had a whole floor of Leica stuff at the Academy Museum.
Oh my goodness. Well, friends, if you make it up to Portland and you have the opportunity and they are giving tours, which I understand eventually they will be, do yourself a favor. Go take a Leica tour if you can.
There's also the museum that's still the show that's still running at the Mopop in Seattle.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't get to go when I was there. I really wanted to, but we were busy.
You saw the stuff
unfortunately.
like for real though, so that's even better.
I did see the stuff for real. I see
Yeah.
stuff for real every time I come to your house. So it's totally hard. It's like going to the museum, but like I can actually
Yeah.
get close up to it.
It's
And
still not
nobody
the
will
same
yell
as
at me.
that's even still not the same as seeing stuff like on stages though. That's pretty cool.
I will say
pretty
seeing stuff on the
cool.
stages was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So
And speaking of museums, we actually it's
Oh.
always good that the camera just frames in what the camera frames in right now because we can't move 6 inches. We had a delivery from the Lego house of our Greek piece is back in 5 huge road cases that are taking up, basically all
Basically,
the rest of our Lego build.
we're like climbing over cases to get to anywhere in the house for the most part. But yeah, so yeah,
So we're
it's
excited
back.
to look and see if probably all the minifigs have come off, but that's okay. It's Lego. It goes back together.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we're 2.0ing it for
Brick's Cascade.
Brick Cascade. So if you want to see it and didn't get a chance to see it in Denmark, you can see it in extra detail.
Yeah,
extra
new and
2.0.
improved.
When you say 2.0, my head immediately goes to it being like 10 feet tall.
No. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what happened. So for anybody who actually like saw the piece, we ended up using a little minifigure for Zeus and Hera. And I think it came out great. And for what we wanted to do, it was perfect. But
They were on the clouds up
They were
by
on the
Olympus
clouds,
looking down.
But the original intention of the piece was to have actually like little sculpted heads, kind of like that were oversized, like probably like real human size, peering over the top of the backdrop. And it was supposed to be Zeus and Hera and Aphrodite, and kind of looking over the whole landscape. And I think it would have really added something great to it, but unfortunately, scheduling got the better of us.
So sometimes you need to bring an editing eye in order to get it done, right?
Exactly. And that was seemed to be like the one thing that we were able to do. We could do quickly, and still was effective and worked absolutely. But I think we would like to see it our original intention.
It's nice to have another chance.
Yeah, for sure.
Minifigchick, I'm seeing the top of your hat there. What are you looking down at? What are you working on?
Oh, I'm just multitasking.
Oh, righto.
Looking at the internet.
I think John Wick has a project too.
Is it a pencil? A dog?
No, I'm just cleaning up.
Oh, you're not building Sweet Revenge? That would be my pick for the day.
People keep asking me if I'm back on the brick, John. They say, "Are you back? Are you back on the brick, John?" You know what? I think I am back on the brick.
Oh, very good. Very good. Oh my goodness. Well, so what are people working on? I hear bricks, so there must be something going on.
Nope,
No?
I'm disassembling stuff.
Oh, disassembling.
Yep.
It's weird. So I was gonna build this today, I gotta say, but there's just something about, I don't know, like I don't keep a lot of things in the box, but
Oh.
I don't know. I love this. And
It's a 3-in-1.
and having met the designer in person and like had some time to hang out with them and actually talk a little bit about this model, I kind of just want to keep it as is, and hopefully when I meet up with him again someday, I can have him sign it for me, because this really is one of my favorite Halloween models that they've done.
And so that one, it also makes a cat.
Yeah, you can make a
And
black
a
cat and a
dragon?
dragon. Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, I think that was one of George's like first sets there, wasn't it?
What was that? George's first sets?
I think that was one of his first sets.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyway, fun stuff, friends. So hey, there's been some. There was some Lego news this week.
Should we type in the chat? No.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
that's
really
right.
good
Sorry,
time.
we need to say hi to everybody in the chat. I forgot.
Hi,
Thank you
everybody.
very much. I nearly forgot. Hi, everybody. Now is the time to give a shout out in the chat, and so that we can say hello.
I did see that Sam said he went to the museum and he thought it was the Leica exhibit at the Mopop, and he said it was sick.
Yes, Catherine, Kat said the same thing, that it was really good, or sick, as the kids are saying these days.
Is that what they're saying?
They do.
By the time I figure out what they're saying, they're not saying it anymore.
Yeah. We have some sick fits. Does anybody know what that means?
Rad costumes.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you for putting into Gen X language that we can understand.
Brad, that goes back a ways.
Sick fits are rad costumes. It's true.
Or maybe I should have used the word groovy.
Oh, okay. Now that's going really far back. That's going to be, yeah. I don't know.
Is this like our Pee Wee Playhouse word of the day? Is sick.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone shout.
R.I.P.
You know who I
Pee-wee.
saw in the chat?
Oh dear, who?
Dan Bakken.
What, Dan's here? Well, good thing. And we're going to be seeing
Sweet threads. There you go.
We're going to be seeing him very soon. Like sweet threads, says Jake Sadovich. Yes. Sweet threads, I think you would put in, that's kind of the 90s version. Oh my goodness. Now I want to know what they like what kids in like Victorian England called them. Because I'm sure it's really good. I actually have a Twitter thread that I follow where this woman like posts a word of the day, and it's always some like obscure Victorian word that's completely absurd and totally meant, whatever. Somebody who got divorced with a cat is a schminkelpump. Like, it's really weird. Like, they're like, completely. I'm making that up, but
but you could have said that, and I would believe it.
I know you would.
Well, let's say hi to everyone in the chat.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Who all is here today? We've got Fourth World Adam here. See you later. Dan Bakken is here. We've got David Wilkie, Fabby Fan, MKE, Jake Sadovich. Always good to see you, sir. We've got Johnny Cat is here. Hi, Johnny. Kat Harmon is here. And kicking off the Emscapades, we've got Minifigchick, Monica Berry, and Moto. Oliver is here. Phil Carlton. Sam
Harmon is here too.
Smoke Up Johnny. And of course, bonsoir to Wilfred, wherever you may be. And there, Kino. Kim. All right.
You didn't hijack it. That was purely me. It was my fault.
Oh my goodness. Capital dungarees.
Wow.
That's something you would say as you ride by on your penny farthing.
Your penny farthing. Capital dungarees, governor. I'm sorry. Sorry, Matthew. I apologize. That was terrible. All right. My goodness. All right. Well, hey, we actually got some Lego news this week. Some announcements. Still no announcement of the modular, but we kind of know that's not going to happen until later anyway. So
it's like a holiday rollout, right?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you know what though, I did as little time as I've spent on any sort of social media lately. I still caught a leak of the modular.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I was kind of annoyed because it was not a good one. It was like it's classic, just like crappy, blurry, bad image. I was like, no.
No, like secret pirate images from the design studio.
I don't agree. I don't approve. Okay,
Pirate
sorry.
does not approve.
What'd you say?
The pirate does not approve of pirated images.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But still, we did get a few things, and I'm sorry, I just realized that my folder here is full of things that I don't need to show you. So, because we looked at them last week or the week before or something like that. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Good to see you.
Yay, Scott.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. We've got. Why does everything have to be so difficult?
Well,
why?
Clicky, our focus engineer of the day, is working diligently to bring you these images.
You know, I'm a little tired of Clicky getting all of the accolades for everything I do. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, so here we go. We've got. I finally got the things ready. That I did, not Clicky.
Wow, are you jealous of Clicky?
Well done.
I'm not jealous. I'm just like, let's be realistic here. Who's actually doing the hard work? And it's not Clicky.
Yeah, and we know that you taught Clicky everything he knows.
I did. I didn't. I can't say I. We made Clicky. And now he's taken over. Okay, so let's see.
That's what happened.
Here is one of the first things, one of the first ones out the gate. And this is going to be a good one. I'm excited for this, actually. And that is, come on, where are you? Boop. So it's the Galileo gift with purchase.
Yes, please.
Now, one of the things I want to say about this is, first of all, it's really cool, and I'm excited for this.
Science.
It's got a bunch of, really good, looks like some good parts in it. It's got that minifig head globe right there. I find it interesting that they included his last name, which you don't like hear very often, but why not?
Because science.
So here is
the Leaning Tower.
With the Leaning Tower, because of course.
Of course.
So here's the thing I have to say about this. I think it's really cool, and I'm psyched that we're getting it, and I would like to get a copy. Now, what this gift of purchase, which comes in a fairly nice box, has $160 purchase to pick up to get this as a free gift. Now, compare this to the houses of the world that have like a $250 like buy-in.
Yeah.
I don't understand the disparity here. Like,
don't
that
either.
doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Especially since they did several of the houses of the world.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I agree.
They've done several of these famous scientists.
Well,
That's
they
true.
That's
have.
true. But it's not as explicitly like a series, right?
Right.
Like
Right.
they still stand alone, which the houses do too, but they literally called all of the houses like houses of the world. Like they're all the same
That's true.
like theme, if
Right,
you will.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I was just surprised when I saw the buy-in. I was like, oh, that's actually really reasonable compared to some of the other ones we've
Yeah.
had lately.
Not that we're complaining.
No. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
those houses of the world ones should have had a lower entry point, but we talked about
think so,
that when
too.
they came
Yeah.
out.
Same thing with Steamboat Willie. Wasn't Steamboat Willie kind of a high buy-in as well?
Oh, I don't know.
Which
I don't remember.
I guess kind of makes sense because there's a few new Disney products that are pretty
Well,
high.
you have the Disney tax. You know how it is.
pretty
Now,
high.
how do you suppose they constructed that telescope? Is that a brown candle for the eyepiece?
Yes.
It is.
Yep.
Yep.
It's these.
All right.
Only in brown.
Let's see what else we got here.
When is that gift with purchase available?
November. Sometime in November. They haven't announced exactly when yet.
Okay.
This one is
This one's
cute
cute.
as a
my favorite, and we're gonna actually
Yeah.
spend a few minutes on this one because I need to point out all of the things that I found yesterday when I was looking at this.
The things are amazing.
They
So-
should just call this set nice parts usage.
Yeah, the
Yes.
NPU pack.
Yes.
So this is called Tiny Plants, and it's the next in line of the botanicals. And I think that I honestly think this one's going to be really popular over the holidays. I think we've seen proven time and time again that these botanical sets really hit the mark with people who are non-Lego people.
Yep.
So I think that this will be a very popular thing. But hey, let's take a look at some of that nice parts usage that we were talking about. So we're gonna start here. Whoa, come on, man.
Now, see, that was clicky.
Yeah, that was his fault. Dang it.
You can't click on the image; it'll reset.
Oh, there we go. Better. Okay, so let's start off with the Venus flytrap, who's not only using the new leaf piece, but
Cake toppers.
the drippy cake frosting as the shell is really, or as the little chomper is really very clever.
They were thinking there. They had their thinking caps on.
Well, because they've done other flytrap type ones in the past, and it would have been easy to kind of default to one of those other ones. But this is really, they even made a legit piece that I used for mine. So
Well, that's some curious abstract thinking to be able to make it that tiny and
Right.
have it be that expressive.
So there's this one, which I don't know what kind of flower it is, but they use hairbrushes all around the edge here for the leaves. And then the petals of the flower are shoulder
Epaulets.
Epaulets.
Pink
Thank you.
epaulets.
I
Nice.
almost said shoulder pads. That's
All
where
right,
I'm at.
designing women.
All right. The pitcher plants
It's amazing.
using
Yeah.
the broom and the pith helmet. Just so clever.
Well,
Like,
the
really,
broom
really
in that
clever.
color is really beautiful.
Hi, hooded
Yeah.
one. Yeah, well, they used the broom in a similar color for the corpse flower in the Friends set.
Oh, in the conservatory.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, this is the one that, I mean, for me personally, of
They
all
cheated?
of them. Well, I mean,
A little bit,
a
right,
little
Holly?
bit.
A little bit.
It's just that to me, like, what makes the other one so great is that the parts that they use to create the look, and this does feel like a teensy bit of a cheat, like to use the printed pieces. And it doesn't have, because I mean, for me anyway, it takes it away from the realistic look that a lot of these other ones have. I mean, I say realistic with air quotes, but you know what I mean.
It's still really cute.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's adorably cute, but I don't think it has the same aesthetic as the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, at least
It's a lot of
you cut it out. It's not time yet.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of. I'll be curious to see. I mean, any printed part is interesting to me. I want to see how people use this part elsewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. We got this little flower, a little more basic. That's just got your 3-leaf plants. It looks like teeth, the little single
that's nice.
tooth.
Lavender teeth. That
And-
must be new.
And now we're getting that upside down flower piece in light blue. I mean, maybe we already have had it, but
I don't think so. Not in the light blue.
I didn't think so either.
So that is all constructed upside down.
Yes, it
Yep.
is. Well, it's using the little inkwell pieces underneath to hold on to like make the
That's
connection.
one of my favorite technical pieces. It
Yeah.
just stormed onto the scene.
So we've got this one with the little purple butterflies.
African violet.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
That makes sense.
Okay. We got this one made with the little flat caps,
Nice.
Cute.
which I love, and of course is very reminiscent of the one from the succulents that has the little forestman hats. Now, this is the biggest one, and we were looking at this yesterday. And is this a new piece? This single leaf on the double stud
It's new.
thing?
It's new-ish, but it already comes in several colors.
Okay.
Like a tan or something.
Okay. So yeah, and then we have the seashells with the little yellow. I think these are supposed to be the those big red heart-shaped leaves with the yellow thing that comes out of it. I don't remember what they're called, unfortunately, because I am useless. All right. But this is the tiny plants.
Cute.
So
I
cute.
think they go really well together.
Yeah, and I love I just love the pots. I'm trying to figure out like what that is. Is that like
That's
little
it's the claw barb. Yeah, normally it's in white.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, that's a great use of that.
The
piece.
squishy, flexible.
Right, it's like a little rubbery. Very cool.
And then that piece on the tiniest ones there, we've got
That's
on
the half
top of
barrel.
the barrel.
Barrel.
It's a half barrel.
It's
It
a
has
barrel.
studs in the bottom of it, right?
Yeah, so this is the half barrel this is that piece that came out with the Friends when the new line of Friends came out, and they were doing like the eco groovy the tree planting farm, and this is what they used. This piece is what they used for the planters for that.
Oh, right. Oh, it has like 4 studs on the inside of it.
Yeah. What was that? Atorn was pointing out that this set will be about 1/2 dark orange pieces. Yes, I am okay with that.
Me too. That's a good color.
That's a great color.
All right, let's see what we got next.
Would you guys draft this set?
Oh, a draft would be great of that set.
hard
Oh, my
to
goodness.
Good.
Oh, now
especially if you
here's
need
a
dark
new
orange.
direction.
Yeah, so here's a whole new thing. So this was just announced. It's the Atreides Royal Ornithopter from Dune. Now, I gotta say, I mean, I'm not surprised for any like reason because I think it's not worthy or anything because I loved the movie. I gotta say, I was just surprised that we ended up getting a Dune set from Lego. I don't know.
Well, I don't know how many books there are in the series, but there's a lot of material there. If this takes off, no pun intended, if this takes off, there's a lot of opportunity for really cool sets. Like I want to obviously immediately I want to see a sandworm.
Well, we made a sandworm.
We did.
That was
for our final build in the audition process
for Lego Masters. Yep, we did a Dune inspired, well, half of a Dune inspired piece. But anyway,
that's what's interesting to me is that that's not what they started with, because like at first glance, I wouldn't have known that this had anything to do with Dune.
I would have thought it was from like Star Wars 12
or a Marvel movie, or something.
Right. Well, I mean, anybody who knows who's like really into the new movie would probably recognize it, I'm gonna guess. And I think that they wanted something that was actiony rather than a shelf sitter, I'm gonna guess.
But isn't it interesting that this is the only Dune set I've seen? Is that right?
It's the only one that's been announced so far.
Yeah.
Well, at least they didn't start off with the brick heads of Baron Harkonnen.
That's true.
Oh, well, now we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
And
so
I'm sorry, just to go back to that, it's an Icons set too.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. I imagine it would be. I don't know how they put out a Dune set that wouldn't be an Icon set.
So this is cool. I like the what it looks like from the top, and you can see from this little arrow that all of these little wings move forward, and then they can move up and down. Like it has a full, like you can see the rat gears here. There's like a whole thing where you can turn it and the little wings will flap and everything. So pretty impressive as far as movement goes. Okay, then we get the minifigs.
Ooh.
Oh. And if you haven't seen them yet,
I have not.
There is one in particular that is just like has gone beyond. It's like, anyway. Check out that Baron Harkonnen mini.
Oh my God.
So I wasn't kidding. Like that was for real. We get Baron Harkonnen.
Of course.
Yep.
Like, how could you not?
That's insane.
That's like a Grace Jones dress right there.
I can't believe that's all one like that bottom piece is all one molded part.
It is. It's all.
No,
he's standing. He's got a clear piece that's holding him up because he levitates. It's not a long set of legs or anything.
Oh, is it cloth?
It's cloth.
Yes, it's cloth.
Oh, I understand now.
It's a piece of cloth, guys, and you can see the minifig feet floating in the air there. That's how he works in the movie.
That's awesome.
Well, I know, but I gotta say, like in the original pictures that I saw on the internet on my phone, the way that it's angled, it makes it look like it's one solid piece of plastic.
That's what I saw too.
Of course not. It was all. No, I was like cloth, immediately cloth.
It all makes sense.
Why so many people
Yeah.
think that they have long legs.
You're
or
much
something.
smarter than the rest of us. I'll just say that.
No, you're right. That's the first time I've seen it from that angle that makes it obvious. But
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing Paul Atreides and a Benny Gesserit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how the Paul Atreides, like that could actually work for Kyle MacLachlan or Timothy Chalamet. It could really be either one.
The hair is more like the 80s hair. It's that's not Chalamet's hair, but
they should have made a new hair piece. Yep.
And there's his mom, there's Jessica, Lady Jessica, and Lord Atreides, and all the great figures.
Oh, Lord Atreides.
Oh, I love these.
If they'd made a new hairpiece for Timothy Chalamet, we finally would have had a mold for Vincent's sig fig.
Yes, yes, giant
and you get
curly hair.
Yeah.
What's funny is a lot of people don't realize that this is they're getting figures that are good duplicates of very famous actors.
Yeah.
So you get an alternate Aquaman, you get an alternate
that's right.
Ghost. Sorry. Oh man, what am I saying? Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Wow, so I think we are going to see a sandworm because that Fremen has the hook for riding the sandworm.
Well, it better be UCS because
UCS sandworm.
Yeah, I mean, if it's to scale.
If it's to minifig scale, good luck putting it on their shelf.
Wow.
Still, well, I think this is a great direction. This definitely resonates with me. I think I'm always happy to be included in the target audience for a set.
Yeah.
So this isn't just day one, 4 coins out of 4 coins. This I might get 2 on day one because Mr. Meow is all over this thing.
Oh, really?
really?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he loves Dune more than Marvel and more than Star Wars. So when that set was announced, he lost his little lid.
Now that's that's a hardcore sci-fi kid right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
He
Well, I
he
mean, I
wants,
gotta
he
say,
wants
I
his ornithopter.
I feel like the new Dune movie kind of I don't know, like I don't know if I want to say like if softened is the right word, but like softened Dune for a mass audience. And when I say that, I mean that Dune, the novel, is pretty freaking dense. Like that is a
Very
dense book. It's what I classify. Richard and I were talking about this the other day. So what I classify as like 70s hardcore sci-fi. Like it's always, you know, like these big hulking ships, or you know, or things that are like mining and looking for, and there's always some kind of like government breakdown, and it's all very
so
1970s
Dune,
sci-fi stuff.
Dune is to science fiction as Lord of the Rings is to fantasy.
Ooh, I gotta quote you on that.
Because Tolkien didn't just create all the races and the languages and all of the lore behind it before creating Lord of the Rings and writing it. Herbert did the same thing with his galaxy, and that's why it's so dense and rich, just like Lord of the Rings is incredibly dense and rich, where you have multiple languages supported, the races are very well articulated, everything is kind of packed in there, right? And it takes a long time if you really get into lore to figure it out. Because I remember when I was trying to read Dune, I was spending half the time into the linear notes just trying to comprehend what I was reading.
Right. I feel like we've seen a trajectory of Dune from the from the least penetrable to the most, and I think maybe next year we're going to see Duplo Dune.
Duneplo?
Duneplo.
Yeah.
Duneplo.
Nice.
Thanks.
Well,
so
the cool thing is that set releases, I think, a month ahead of the Part 2 movie.
Oh,
So
well,
it's
there
kinda-
you go.
They were
There you
trying
go.
to position this
First
set, I think, for the second movie, but when it got delayed, they kind of split the difference and put it in the next year.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now I wonder if
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm wondering if we'll see more. That's all.
Yeah. So I actually haven't even seen it.
The
It's like-
new
Oh my
one?
god, it's
I
gorgeous.
know. I
It's
know
really
that's the problem.
pretty
It
great.
falls in this category of it's one of those movies that I have to see and like it's sort of intended environment. Like I wanted to see it like in a theater with the full sound, everything. I wanted to be immersed in it, if you will. And I missed that opportunity. And so there's like a few movies that are like that once it sort of leaves the theater, then I'm like, do I want to like, I don't know. Then it never feels, there's never like a right time or place after that. And so I end up like just never seeing it somehow.
Well, but how many movies will you miss if you don't watch them because they're not in the theater?
I missed a few. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I will end up seeing it because, typically we'll get like a screener or a screening or something like that is usually when I end up watching it. Like for award season is typically when I finally am like, okay, it's now or never sort of thing. Like I really need to watch it. But yeah, once
Avatar.
I miss it in the theater, it's hard for me to like find a good time, because otherwise I'm going to be distracted. Like I can't watch anything at home without distractions. So yeah.
I would categorize Avatar in 3D as another one of those films where if you don't see it in the theater in the 3D, it's really hard to wrap your head around why the production is amazing.
Yeah.
All right. I missed it. Although I did just receive my Barbie HD Blu-ray, which we watched the other night.
Barbie's another one. I didn't see Barbie either.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It's so great. Wait, what?
I know because I manage screenings for our local VES chapter. And so like every other weekend I'm organizing screenings and like we go to the theater like every other weekend or something and watch movies. And we couldn't get a screening of Barbie. Like the studio only released like 5 copies. And so
I'll
Like,
send you my copy.
no, I mean,
Screen it.
that's the thing is I'll watch it as soon as it's available to us. Like they'll send us a screening for it, like to watch at home, but we just haven't gotten one yet. Like we'll get one towards the end of the year. But yeah, since we couldn't get that one, then I end up having to move to the next one. So it's like, okay, we couldn't get Barbie, but we could get this other movie. So we end up screening that. So like my weekends are already like pretty filled up with watching movies. I just can't watch them all. It's a lot. Yeah.
Now, am I right here? Would you tend to agree with me that the chances of getting a Barbie Lego set are exactly 0?
No, no. I would not say 0. I wouldn't
Oh,
say
really?
0. I like getting one right now is very unlikely because Mega is still currently producing them, but we got a Transformers set, so I would never say never.
Yeah, I would never say never, and it would probably be like a one shot, like that one was. But that's also Hasbro, and it's
Yeah, but
um,
people
They're
say never.
not too friendly to each other.
Mm-mm.
and Mattel owns Mega Bloks, so how are they gonna, you know?
I think it's more likely that we'll see a resurgence of Paradisa than
I'm here for either one.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
no,
think
right,
I would
I'm
never say never
No.
for that either.
I mean, if you're going to do a Barbie set, then I would say they just need to go and pull the molds from the Bellevue line and get to it.
Oh, Belleville, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're about the right
I mean,
scale.
if they were going to do a Barbie, if they were going to do a Barbie set, then they would need to do like Barbie Land from the movie, like because there's all of the set. By the way, when you finally do watch it, all of the sets were practical.
Yeah.
They were
Yep.
not CGI,
Well,
and it looks so amazing.
Yeah, they
we'll see.
were
We'll see about that.
subtly tweaked. Yeah.
I'm sure the core of them was practical, but I'd have a hard time believing there were absolutely 0 CG set extensions.
No one said 0.
Okay. Yeah.
I said the sets were practical, and they were, and I've seen pictures of them. But that's like that's the point. That's why LA was having a shortage on pink paint. I'm dead serious. They had a shortage of pink paint in LA because of that movie.
Yeah.
But regardless, anyway. Blah 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 blah. Hey, guess what time it is, friends?
Oh,
Are you
crap.
serious? It snuck up on me.
Yeah.
Didn't sneak up on me.
I am not in a good place for this. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. Somebody's gonna want to help.
You gotta get
this.
ready.
Mess.
This always happens. I wish you guys could see it when he first jumps up, because there's always this like he's trying to use the keyboard.
Oh, she perked right up.
He hasn't actually stopped the stream yet, but there's danger every time he gets up on his table.
Well, he remember that one. If you were there, I think Monica was there. There was one time on Twitch where he jumped onto the table, like the entirety of his body onto the table. It was amazing.
Well, shall we?
Yes.
Getting there.
All right, friends. It is time for the pause that refreshes. That
Ears
right?
just went up.
I know. That's right, everybody. It's Logan Cookie Time. Here he is,
He's
folks.
right there.
Oh, hang on. I got to get us.
Say hi to everyone. There we go. Good boy.
Yay, Logan.
No, you
Right,
can't
here
have
you go.
that.
Ready? 2. You are so good at
Good, buddy.
You are so good at that. All right, ready? 1, 2. Oh,
that was a tough
That
one.
was my bad.
tough
That was a
one.
terrible throw.
Nothing but air.
And now it's Skittles with the weather.
Hi,
Come on,
puppies.
Logan.
You gonna catch today? You gonna do it? No. Okay, can't just stare at it either. Ready? Oh, she tried.
It's Skittles
Actually,
costume.
She
Her
opened
mouth.
her
She
mouth.
tried. Nope. Skittles. Okay, ready? Or you can just wait for it to land. That's fine too. Catch it. Catch it. Literally right on the nose.
She's cataloging those
That was
for later.
user error. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Skittles. And that has been Logan Cookie Time featuring Skittles.
Look, she caught it.
There
the
you go.
worst, 'cause then she's just under my feet for the rest of the show.
She remembers where they all land.
She does. And unfortunately, sometimes they land in like a bag or something, and then there's just like we're trying to get into it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Or you
Well,
could just catch them. It's an option too.
so, no, this is easier,
Sniff, sniff.
arguably.
She's on the hunt. I think it's just more fun for her trying to hunt them down.
Very good.
Holly, are you going trick or treating this year?
Oh, of course. Both of
I
my
know,
kids. Both of my kids are still into it.
we got to go with you last year. It was very fun,
in
even in the pouring rain.
Pouring rain.
It was a soaker. Yeah.
So
That is-
it's snowing right now at our house.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, we got 4 inches last night, and it's adding another maybe 2 or 3 right now.
Wow.
That's not okay.
No.
I didn't want to leave because I don't want to shovel my driveway.
I can't say I blame you.
Is there trick or treating in your neighborhood, John?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are they scared to come to your house?
No,
Okay.
because they get a choice. So, what's unique about our house is when you come, there are 3 different bowls of toys by age appropriate behavior, or you get to choose with a full candy bar, not just one of those little.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
The
we're a-
full blown candy bar.
We're a full size candy bar house this year too.
I'm
So you can
coming
choose
to y'all's
between the
house.
toy or the candy bar. And it's kind of weird. Some kids want the toys, so they get stuffies or super balls or whatever they want.
Oh,
Howsy,
cool.
wow,
Well,
that's
you know,
exciting.
and now you could start 3D printing things if you started soon enough. You could start 3D printing things to give away.
This isn't candy.
I guess
this
I
is
could.
a 3D print.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
we're
got
gonna have a bunch of kids with messed up teeth.
I've got some pretty good Halloween 3D prints. There's always some really good ones up. I've got like a little mini jack-o'-lantern. I actually have a little mini jack-o'-lantern that I printed in the same filament I used for my my Mando helmet. So I have like a pink jack-o'-lantern.
That's excellent.
It's pretty cool.
No,
Cool.
Megan, that's it.
I had an idea, like when we first moved into this neighborhood, I had the idea that we were going to be the house that gives away like something really cool, like minifigs or some kind of like fun little toy. And then I realized like we're one of the few houses that really goes all out to decorate. So
Yeah,
we're one of the most popular houses. Like we're the house that gets like the line of people
Oh yeah.
getting their handouts. So I was like, oh yeah, no, that's not sustainable.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, so for our last show for a little while, does anybody have do folks have minifigs for the show today?
Got one.
Oh, figures, yes.
I do have a figure
Let
ready. I
me-
was more prepared for
Mine's
that.
Pig related.
Who's
Oh,
first?
okay, sorry.
Who's
I got distracted by notes. Okay. How about Car? You go first.
All right. This might be a jump scare. Sorry. Ah!
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Cool. Guess I
Oh,
count for
nice.
pig.
wow.
Scary monsters.
Very cool. I know I almost grabbed my Barb minifig today, but I've shown it so many times I figured, nah.
All right, that is definitely one of the stranger things I've seen. Today.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
nice.
Holly.
All right. This is a little mishmash of BAM parts, build a minifig parts from the Lego store.
Oh my
Nice.
god, I love her. She's like the eco-friendly mermaid.
I
That's
just love all
awesome.
these. I
Oh, how
love all
fun.
these parts. So, yeah, she's got these gold painted like whiskers or something on her face. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but they're cool. And I love the hair piece, and of course the Happy Halloween pumpkin shirt.
Custom.
Very cute.
Nice.
What
Happy
color is that
Halloween.
mermaid tail? Is that dark blue?
It is dark blue.
Oh,
It's
very
like
nice.
it's like denim. You see that? It's like they look like
yeah.
jeans.
It's like the acid wash mermaid.
Uh-huh.
Go to the store.
So
pretty
weird.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Kara. Oh, you already went. John.
I have 2 figures.
Oh, I love the rock monster.
Oh boy.
Roar. Very cool.
Those
And
hands are
because it's Halloween, everybody needs to see this at least once a Halloween.
Nice.
Oh, that's scarier than the Stranger Things one.
Talk about jump scares.
No.
No, that should come with like a trigger warning.
It gets worse the longer you look.
Kind of like this one too.
It's staring into my soul.
It's like the cursed Lego figure day.
Oh, she's like a Fremen.
No, that's not okay. All right.
She's totally
All right.
spice melange.
Happy
We're going to go to something more wholesome and less terrifying.
A little less frightening. We've got Ghost Vitruvius. And
Love
those who are in the know might notice that he doesn't have his
Lower
legs
half.
because they were too much like a toga and they got used in our Greek piece for the leg.
Yeah, it had like little fringe at the bottom of it. Let me tell you, it was really hard finding stuff that looked like togas. It was not easy.
Well, we went to Princess Leia, right?
Yeah, that's why, yes, our 9 muses are all wearing Princess Leia's torso. And it worked really well.
Yeah,
I gotta
her
say.
dress was toga.
But still. Anywho. All right, and
How
here's
about you,
mine.
Flynn?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have his little treat bag because I don't know where it is. But this is the little devil trick-or-treater with his like little red hoodie on.
Oh,
cute.
Yeah, I love his little outfit. More of that.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. All right. Well, I think that kind of wraps us up for today, everybody. It's been a really fun past few months. I mean, I sound like we're never coming back. It's not that we're never coming back.
We are coming back.
We are
soon.
coming back, but it could be a month. We'll just have to see.
Well, just keep a lookout because we'll be back with a vengeance.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back by December for sure. November is up in the air because we do have Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be off in Florida taking care of my dad. So it's going to be a few weeks. We're going to miss y'all. I hope I will definitely be making an announcements on like Instagram and Twitter and such when we are back and letting people kind of know. And we'll send an email out to the Tricky Lug folks. And Kara has something.
I do. I just want to remind everybody that Tricky Lug meeting is this coming Saturday.
So
Very
you can
good.
have lots of fun and hang out with Tricky Lug people and talk about Lego.
I am going to try to be there. I cannot promise anything, but I'm going to try. I will try to be there. It just depends on what's going on.
Are we doing are we signing off with the build challenge that we could spend
Oh
some
my
time on?
goodness. I completely didn't even
should.
think about that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yes. Did anybody build anything?
I did not, but I do think we should take the hiatus time away to do some holiday building. Whatever that means.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Mhm, mhm.
You gonna
That's
build
what I'm gonna
hearts
try and
or
do.
build to give?
Oh yeah, build to
Yes.
give would be a good one.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
This year
So
it's all
here's the
about the
thing.
heart.
Yes, build to give is coming up, and everybody knows about that, right? Like this is where you build a some kind of
An
ornament,
right?
yeah, for the holidays. It does not have to be Christmas. Fatty Fan, I'm gonna put this. If you did a build for the challenge, I want you to send it to me at this email address, which I'm gonna put in here.
Right there.
And you can email me your images, and I will bring them up here on screen, and we'll take a look at them if you did one. So we are, yeah. So start thinking about what you want to do for Build to Give, and we'll get. We're not going to do.
Actually open.
What was that?
It's actually live, Build to Give.
Mhm. It's
This
already
year's
going.
theme is the joy of giving. They want to see brick-built gifts.
Brick Build
Oh,
Gift.
I thought it
Cool.
was hearts. I
gifts.
thought it was hearts this year for some reason.
That was last year, I think.
That was a recent build thing, but that was not Build to Give. But this year, this is about presents. So
And did you mention, maybe I missed it, I was looking at the chat, but did you mention what the give part of the Build to Give challenge is?
Yes. Well, for Build to Give, you build with the theme, and then you for everyone that you post online with the hashtag Build to Give, Lego will give a set to a child in need for the holidays.
Wow, totally worthwhile.
So it's an excellent opportunity for us to build as a group and put it up. So yeah,
Right there.
I know. Unfortunately, the Tricky Lug email is a hornet's nest of spam and very hard to even access anymore. I know I mentioned that a little while ago, but yeah, just mentioning it again. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, stop staring at me. Anywho,
Well, maybe if FabUFan MKE can send it to your Gmail address, we can show it up there.
yeah, well, he says he's not sure where his phone is right now.
Oh,
so
got it.
Okay. Can we share them on the Tricky Leg Instagram or something?
We absolutely can.
That'd be fun.
And we can also show them at the meeting on Saturday. And he's saying, hold on. So I am holding. I am on hold.
Okay.
On hold. Well, it was kind of officially unofficial. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Like I shouldn't have even said anything, but I was in a reverie, I gotta say. It's, lots
you
of
wanna build-
emotions running around the past couple of weeks.
yeah, if you want to build something fun this coming week, the build challenge for the Tricky Lug meeting is to make a scene using an animal. So any
Ooh.
animal, friend's animal, Duplo animal, a brick build animal,
Oh, very
Make-
good.
tell a story.
I have so many animals, like a
I know, me
ridiculous
too.
amount
We
of
collect
them.
animals in a big way.
Yeah, I may or may not have like a giant container that is just animals. And then I had to actually take all the horses out and put them in a separate container because they were taking
They're so
up too
big,
much room.
exactly.
I had so
Yeah, I'm
many
struggling with that as well. What to do with, things like this that don't fit in anything.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
They end up
Yeah,
just
yeah,
hanging
yeah.
out on my desk.
So we
Had the
definitely be
Duplo
thinking
animals
about
there, and they're all like this big, and
chunky. How many chunky cats can you fit in in a tiny Lego box?
If I have a chunky cat, yeah. I feel like I have a chunky cat maybe in a box somewhere, but I don't
You
have
do have a chunky cat because you got like a bunch of animals and you had 2 chunky cats and you gave me one
I
of
gave
them.
you one. That's
Yeah.
right. So I guess maybe I do have one in my drawer then. I couldn't remember.
So you definitely have one.
Okay. You know my collection better than I do now.
FabUFan
let's
sent
see.
it.
What's that?
So,
That'd be
so this
fantastic.
is from, I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys want to do this, but from our Lego ambassador, the annual Build to Give activity is coming up. This campaign does not launch until November 1st, but we are asking our lugs to get involved early and build hearts. This year's theme will be hearts.
Cool.
Oh, so maybe they haven't actually announced the theme yet.
No,
and the
they have.
gift one-
They have not. They don't update the page till November 1st.
Oh,
So if you're looking at
Oh,
presents, that
makes,
was last year's challenge.
that makes all the sense.
okay. They should date
Because
But
yeah,
it
they
will
don't
be-
take it down in between, right?
Oh,
They
right.
just
Yeah,
leave
they
it
were.
up.
Yeah,
Fine.
they were asking for this year. They've been collecting people to pre-build hearts to put on that page as it launches.
Okay. Okay.
Got it.
But you should
Okay.
have gotten it through your RLUG land ambassador, that notification.
Yeah, I didn't get that, but I noticed that they've been having trouble in our transfer from RLFM to RLUG.
RLUG,
Like,
RLUG,
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
So
You're right. There's
Yeah.
no date. Like the first one that comes up looks like presents, and there's no date on it. So
Mhm.
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it's hearts. So start building those hearts, people.
Cool.
I'm
You can
looking,
even
Fabby
build
fan.
Queen whatever wannabe, God, Queen whatever.
Queen
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Whatever wannabe.
there you go. I'm not seeing it come through, so that's a bummer. But we may just have to wait on this one. But Fabby Fan MKE, I suggest that you put it up onto Instagram so that we can all flock to and see it. I'm just not seeing it right now. It could be a minute.
And at the Tricky Lug meeting.
And at the Tricky Lug meeting, yes, I'm sure that Kara, you could take care of showing that one, right?
I think I saw Fabby Fan. Let me know if I'm wrong about this, but I think I saw a cool piece of minifigs looking in the mirror. Didn't we just see a piece of minifigs looking in the mirror and
It's
seeing
not animals. That's
Fabby
Fabby Fan MKE's challenge entry for the meeting.
Yes. Well, so where is that?
That's on
On
Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, well then, I mean, my goodness, if I had known, we could just go onto Instagram.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, it's not I don't think it's a Halloween build, but yeah, this is really cute.
Yeah, not the Halloween build.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the Halloween build. Ugh.
No, it's the animal. It's the animal
Y'all are,
challenge.
y'all are confusing and upsetting me now. I'm just gonna. I'm shutting down. I'm starting to shut
Oh,
down.
it's okay, Flynn. We'll have a Tricky Lug hug.
Oh, look, it just arrived! Hooray!
There we go. Yay.
Oh, it was worth the wait too.
Oh, 100%. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna get this to where we can look at it because this is, and I have to say, it makes me think of a certain build that a certain two people did on a certain TV show.
I don't know who
Well,
that
you'll
could be.
see in a minute. Really?
Yeah, no idea.
Shut up. All right.
I'm distracting you.
You are distracting me. All right, here we go. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It is Fabby Fan MKE's build, the only one we had. Here it is. I
Oh,
love
nice.
it.
Oh,
Very
cool.
cool.
And I gotta say, my favorite part is the legs coming in from the
That is-
bottom.
That's awesome.
Terrifying. That's what makes it so scary.
He says, "Watch out, mom's home."
Yeah, it's got that one radioactive Spider-Man spider on
Yeah.
there too.
Little red one.
That is awesome. And that's so I was saying this is what we did for our spider build on Lego Masters. We linked a bunch of 1x(n) plates together to create webs all over our piece. And that was and I think we basically used every single spider that was available in the bin.
It's true.
He's dumped them all out. But that's awesome.
Really cool.
He calls it "Watch out, mom's
Yeah.
home."
Yes, that's what Kara said. It's
Oh,
great.
got it.
I love it. Well, and it's funny. It's just like in horror movies. If you get a movie that doesn't show you the whole monster, your mind is going to fill in way worse than whatever it is they could possibly show you.
Oh yeah.
So I love this type of thing where you only just see a little bit of it.
Creates a little anticipation, if you will.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Anticipation, terror.
I know spiders.
All right, friends. Well, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out today. We will be back at a to be determined date very soon. So please do keep an eye out, and we will try and get you all together here for us to be here. Sorry, I'm completely I've gone off the rails.
Time for a Tricky Lug hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say that I am definitely I'm gonna miss everybody here, and it's gonna be I am anticipating having some tough times coming up soon, and I know that just knowing that y'all are out there and will be waiting for us when we get back is going to be a really big help for me getting through this next little period. So thank you all for that. I super appreciate it. But we will definitely let you know when we'll be back. And until next time, whenever, and I know the thing's going to say we'll see you next Sunday, but
It won't be next Sunday, but it'll be one soon.
It'll be a
Yay,
Sunday
Sunday.
coming up a Sunday soon. So until next time, don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear
Get
your
your shot.
mask when and where you still need to, get all of your flu shots and your boosters
Friday.
and all that good stuff. Very good.
It's that time.
And we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Happy
See
building.
you later / soon.